dear children, so we still continue with decimals, but a different sum, a different topic. We are going to expand the decimals. So just like we had done in the beginning of the year when we expanded numbers, for example, expand 34. So 30 plus 4. Expand 213. 200 plus 10 plus 3. But before we continue with this expanded notation of decimals, let's do the place value. Okay? So the number, this is a decimal. Okay, we want to put a decimal point. Let me use a white chalk. So, now here you don't see any decimals. Remember, if you don't see any decimals, means that the decimal point will come here. Okay? If there are no decimals, like this sum, there are no decimals, the decimal point will be after the numbers. After the numbers. So let's do the place value. Ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. So we have 3 ones, 4 tens and 3 hundreds. Now after the decimal point, we can write it as a fraction or we can write it in decimals. But I think fractions is easier. So this 2 is in tens place. Tens, hundreds, thousands. So this is 2 tens. How much? 2 tens. 3 hundreds or 3 upon 100. 4 upon 1000. 4,000. So when we expand this, it will come before the point, just like with 300 plus 40 plus 3. Now you don't have to write decimal point here when you expand. So we can write plus. What is the value of this? 2 tens. 2 tens. 2 upon 10. Next, 3 hundreds. 3 upon 100. Plus 4 thousands. 4 upon 1000. There is another way of expanding in decimals, but let us not do that way. This is much easier. So, I hope you have understood. Now let's begin our work for today. So we have got 46. This is a whole number. Okay? There's no decimals. There's no decimals here or in the middle. Whenever there's no decimals, you must understand the decimal number should come after this number. So, when we expand 46, we can write 40 plus 6. Okay? How much is here? 853. So, 800 plus 50 plus 3. So, this is how you expand the numbers, or we have learned to expand it this way. So, 800 plus 50 plus 3. Now we come to the numbers where the decimal point is. Okay? Remember that before the decimal point, we have to expand as we had learned in our previous classes in the beginning of the year or in class 3, 2 or 1. All these are there. So, before the decimal point, the whole number should be expanded this way. And after the decimal point, it should be written in a fraction. So we have 4 ones. So when you expand this 4, as you see the decimal point plus, what is the place value of this? 1/10. 1/10. 2 hundreds plus 4, very good, 4 thousands. So that's how we expand the numbers. 4, there's only ones, so 4 ones. This is the whole number plus 1/10, 2 hundreds, 4 thousands. Now let's read the number first. Only look at the numbers that come before the decimal point. Don't look at the numbers that come after the decimal point. or you can just cover it up so that it will be easy. So don't look at the numbers that come after the decimal point. What do you have here? 65. Expand 65. 60 plus 5. Now we have finished expanding the numbers that come before the decimal. Now let's look at the numbers that come after the decimal. So this 2 is in which place? Plus 2 tens, hundreds, thousand. 2 tens plus. Now there is no hundreds, so let us not write any number there. Let's not write 0 hundreds, okay? Because there's 0 here, we'll move on to the next place value, and that is 9 thousandths. Okay? So whenever you write the numbers, remember there's no hundreds, so you have to put a 0 there. Okay? So let's look at the next number, 816.4. Cover the numbers that come after the decimal point. So expand as we used to expand before. 800 plus 10 plus 6. 800 plus 10 plus 6 plus, what is the place value of this? 4 tenths. Okay. 4 tenths. So there's no hundreds, there's no thousands, so 4 tenths. Are you understanding? If you still haven't understood, let's have a look at some more numbers. 73. So expand 73. It's like going back to class 2 or 3, no? So simple numbers in expanding. 73. 70 plus 3 plus. Now we move on to the decimal. 2. Very good. Tenths. 2 tenths. 4. Very good. Plus 4 hundredths. There's no third number, so don't write the thousands. So I hope you have understood. Remember that the numbers that come before the decimal point should be expanded this way. I purposely put no decimal point so that you could understand better. Is that clear? So after the decimal point, how we should expand? In fraction. So let's do some more numbers which will make you understand better. Remember, before the decimal point, it should be as we used to expand before. Those are whole numbers. So number 7, 8.3. Number 8, 12.146. Number 9, 356.147. And number 10, last one, 73.05. So I hope you have understood that the numbers that will come before the decimal point are the whole numbers, and the numbers that come after the decimal point are the fractions. So let's expand. 8 ones plus 3, very good, 3 tenths. 12.146, that's how we read the numbers. When we expand 1 0 plus 2 plus 1 tenth, 400, 6,000. Now let's write that. So 10 plus 2 plus 1 tenth plus 400 plus 6 thousandths. Okay? Now the next number here is 356. So let's not look at the numbers that are after the decimal point first. 356. We'll expand the numbers that come before the decimal point. 300 plus 50 plus 6. Now we have finished that. Let's look at the numbers that come after the decimal point. 1 tenth, 4 hundreds, 7 thousands, plus 1 tens, plus 4 hundreds, plus 7 thousands. It's very easy, no? But remember, dear children, the easier the sum, the less we practice and we make the most mistakes in that. So remember to pay attention and do. 73. How do you expand 73? 70 plus 3. Plus, there's no numbers in tens place, so we leave it blank. We'll write the hundreds place. 5 hundreds. No need to write 0 tens. We'll straight move to 5. 5 is in which place value? Tens, hundreds. 5 hundreds. So dear children, I hope you have understood. These sums look easy, but we tend to make a lot of mistakes when we get to do easy sums. So have a look at the video and try and understand. It's very, very easy. Okay? So till the next class, see you and bye.